Okay, string concatenation. Operators aren't just for numbers. When a plus operator is used on two strings, it appends the right string to the left string. Console.log hi plus yay. Console.log whoa plus a. I love to plus code. Prints I love to code. This process of appending one string to another is called concatenation. Notice in the third example, we had to make sure to include a space at the end of the first string. The computer will join the strings exactly, so we needed to make sure to include the space we wanted between the two strings. Just like with regular math, we can combine or chain our operation to get a final result. Okay, so inside a console.log statement, concatenate two strings, hello and world. You should concatenate the two strings exactly without introducing any additional characters. Okay, so console.log, we're going to start off with hello. Plus world. There you can see hello world. Right, so number 2. We left off the space last time, so create a second console.log statement in which you concatenate the strings hello and world, but this time make sure to also include a space between the two words. Right, so basically you're gonna add an empty string with a space in between the double quotes. Okay, that's just better. Okay, properties. When you introduce a new piece of data into a JavaScript program, the browser saves it as an instance of the data type. Every string instance has a property called length that stores the number of characters in that string. You can retrieve property information by appending the string with a period and the property name. Console.log hello.length. So it prints 5. So basically what's going on here is it's counting the amount of characters within the string, which is 5 characters, and it prints out with the dot length object, it prints out the number 5. So it's just counting the amount of characters within the string. So dot is another operator. We call the dot operator. In the example above, the value saved to length property is retrieved from the instance of the string hello. The program prints 5 to the console because hello has 5 characters in it. Use the dot length property to console to log the number of characters in the following string to the console. So remember dot length, and okay, so as you can see there's 30 characters. If you want to make sure, you can just count them, but yeah, there's 30 characters. Okay, next. Methods. Remember that methods are actions we can perform. JavaScript provides a number of string methods. We call or use these methods by appending an instance with a period, the dot operator, the name of the method, opening and closing parentheses, example string dot method name. Does that syntax look a little familiar? When we use console.log, we're calling the .log method on the console object. Let's see console.log and some real string methods in the action. Okay, console.log hello in single quotes dot to uppercase, which prints uppercase letters hello. Console.log hey dot starts with h prints true because the first character of the string is uppercase H. So let's look at each of these lines above. On the first line, the .to uppercase method is called on the string instance hello. The result is logged to the console. This method returns a string in all capital letters hello. On the second line, the dot starts with method is called on the string instance hey. This method also accepts the character uppercase H as an input or argument. Between the parentheses, since the string hey does start with the letter H, the method returns the boolean true. You can find a list of built-in string methods in the JavaScript documentation. Developers use documentation as a reference tool. It describes JavaScript keywords, methods, and syntax. Right. So use the .to uppercase method to log the string Code Academy to the console in all capital letters. So dot to uppercase. And just run it. Remove white space. Code Academy, remove white space. Okay. In the second console.log statement in app.js, we have a string remove whitespace, which has spaces before and after the words remove whitespace. If we browse the JavaScript documentation, string documentation, we find several built-in methods that each accomplish a different goal. The one method that seems ideal for us is .trim. Use the method to remove the white space at the beginning and end of the string in the second console.log statement. So on the second console.log statement, in order to remove this white space that's in between, we're going to add .trim. And as you can see, it's removed the white space on the end and in the beginning of the string.